You alright over there?
Huh?
You alright? You got that?
Yeah, let's go. Episode whatever it is, let's go.
25. Close Encounters of the Funny Kind.
And I think we're going to be kind of funny tonight.
I'm exhausted.
I told you we didn't have to do this tonight.
I know, but I'm excited.
Are you as hard as a diamond in an ice storm right now?
I'm as soft as a caterpillar right now. This is...
Oh my god, if I don't put my feet down, I literally watch. Feet down, feet up.
It's a very slippery costume you have there, Vinkman. Jesus. This has been the longest week ever. We had another hurricane, Milton, but it went south of us.
It was very Milton.
We worked from home, and the kids were here, and I'm so tired.
I just want a consistent schedule. I have not had a consistent schedule since the whole breast cancer scare where I had to go to the doctor every week and then had surgery, and then the kids went back to school, and then we've had hurricanes, and then we had COVID, and I actually want to go to the office we have flex days on Fridays, which means I can work from home. I just want to go to the office Monday through Thursday. I just want to go to the office for 4 days and not be interrupted with a late bus, poop scare, doctor's appointment, like...
eight hurricanes. It's all just proof that the simulation is
broken.
It's fully active. There's a 12-year-old in a different galaxy playing my character right now, and I hate him. I hate him so much. If I ever meet him, somehow we cross dimensions.
Cross matrix.
Choking him out. Straight up. Be like, really? You had to mess with interest rates? I don't know if we talked about this. I used to be in the mortgage industry making double what I make now. Fully remote. Most easy job, relaxed, whatever. Now, it is not so good. Anyway... We got a little treat for you boys and girls.
Give me one. You only got one?
Do you really want to drink two of these? I'll go get you one.
Oh.
Natural Light. Oh, I haven't had one of these in a long time. Crack yours open. I'll go get Princess. Or go get myself one.
I mean, beer is beer at this point.
It's not.
We were going to buy Sam Adams, but we didn't want to pay $14.99 for a 6-pack. So, there you go, Sam Adams.
Yeah, there's a reason that light beers are...
famous and
they're the most bought beer, like Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, whatever, are the most bought, because they're cheap. Like, $13-14 for a 6-pack? You're out of your mind. I'm just going to buy a bottle of liquor at that point. Can't believe we're drinking natties.
I've been drinking natty since we were like early 20s. Can actually afford real big.
I'm not excited about this.
He initially picked up Busch Light.
Yeah, Sam said no.
Did you just fart?
Nope.
What's it?
It's
Where's
probably
Bear?
It's probably the beer.
Oh.
It's the beer you smell.
Bear's not. Is Fred in here?
Nobody's in here.
Oh my god! I don't know if I want to drink that now. Is that what it smells like?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm smelling?
It's got a farty smell.
Imagine. Oh, what I'm gonna drink that? It's definitely gonna give me the shits tomorrow.
So clear. This is like Miller Lite has a yellowish amber to it. This is water. And on a side note,
I don't think my 40-year-old gut can handle that.
I saw a thing. It's a guy that follows people around at tailgates, just college kids and people who still think they're in college, and asked them like what their favorite beer is and where their favorite place to drink it is. I heard it was at East Carolina. So many Michelob Ultras, and I was just like, how old? Michelob Ultra is something you drink as a 45-year-old housewife. That's not a beer you drink when you're in your 20s.
That's why they're so skinny and they have flat stomachs, because they're constantly shitting their brains out the next morning.
All right, let's get this going here.
I don't want to, if that's what it smells like going in.
It has no flavor to it. It tastes like water. It's like water.
Oh, what have they done to it? Is that what it tastes like when we used to drink it?
Did you just put it over there?
I can't.
This is why I wanted to share one.
There's a freaking 4-pack, so if you absolutely need a Natty Light later...
That costs 78 cents because there's no alcohol in it.
I'll pay you back later. I'll make sure my...
It doesn't even taste like beer.
I'll make sure my check gets deposited into your account.
That's why college kids like it. There's absolute... Like, this is the baseline of beer. There's no beer bitterness to it whatsoever. And then you have like Miller Lite. Bud Light tastes like sugar to me.
Sugar water.
It's so sweet.
Sugar water.
I don't know how anyone drinks Bud Light.
I know, yeah.
It has a sugary taste to it. But like Coors Light, I would put Ultra in closer to this than Miller Lite.
Oh my God. Do you remember when we had the Super Bowl here at Jacksonville?
Yeah.
And my parents took us to the Super Bowl experience.
Yeah.
And we were trying to buy beer. We were just like 21, 22 probably. I can't remember exactly. But we walked up to like the beer vendor, and we've never ran into this because we had just newly gotten to drink like in public legally. And we're like, 2 Miller Lights, like, oh, we don't serve Miller Lite. It's Coors Light. Do you remember that? And neither one of us could drink Coors Light because we were so used to drinking this fucking bullshit.
I don't think it was that. We were drinking Miller Lite out of kegs. We had a kegerator in the house.
Maybe, but it was just funny because they're like, all we have is Coors, and we both went, nah, we're good. I think we got one, and we didn't like it, though.
I don't know.
But now I can drink Coors. Because I drink the Coors Brown Label.
Like, it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't have any taste. So, a lot of people that drink, like, IPAs and those darker beers and stuff will give people that drink Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light, whatever. They'll give them crap and say, well, it doesn't have any flavor. I'm like, they have flavor. It's just not overpowering like an IPA or one of those heavier beers are. But this just tastes, I mean, it's like water. Yeah. There's no taste whatsoever. I think that's why young people drink them, because it doesn't taste like anything. I would like to talk about...
Wait, real quick. Do you remember when Miller Lite used to be blue can?
I do.
Do you remember how excited we were when they went to white can?
We've talked about that on the podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. We were very excited.
I'm usually drinking on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
That's okay. I would like to talk about something... Don't cut me off. I'm going to explain this, okay? I would like no interruptions during this, okay? I would like to talk about... the absolute evilness, I suppose, that Sam has brought into our house.
Should I walk out of the room?
I'm a little bit scared. I'm just going to bring this a little bit closer so you can't talk into it.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're scared.
Shh. Hush. I need you to go find my rosary.
I'm a Ghostbuster. I got you.
Go find my rosary beads, because you've brought something evil. That's a toy from Target. That's not going to do anything. Go get my rosary beads and my holy water.
Just so we're clear, you haven't had a rosary bead since the day it caught fire when you left the church.
Samantha, I'm trying to be serious here. Okay.
All right, go ahead. Here he is.
No interruptions. Okay, this is very serious. Our child, the 5-year-old, had a chocolate bar today. Okay. He's walking around the house. He's eating his candy. It was a Mr. Beast chocolate bar. He was very excited about it, which Mr. Beast, being a synonym for Satan, is a whole other thing, because beast, and we'll get into that's a whole other wormhole. So he's walking around, and I think he walked back in and he said, I lost my chocolate bar. Okay? We said, what happened to it? He said, someone took it.
He literally reenacts it. He's standing in the kitchen. He goes, I was walking like this, and I had it in this hand, and someone took it out of my hand.
Okay. So I was like, what do you mean someone took? Because this is Halloween season. I'm a little jumpy, okay?
And I have the house decorated.
Okay. So I'm not a big fan of Ghost. I don't watch. I'll watch Scream.
We watched Scream last
Michael
night.
Myers. I like when the bad guy is somebody that I could whoop their ass. Like the two guys on Scream, you're getting fucked up. Okay, just to be Stu and what's his name? What was the other guy's name? I don't know.
I know it's really
the boyfriend,
Steve Ehrlich.
Stu and whatever the boyfriend's name is. Like, I'm not worried about you two boys weighing about $170. I'm throwing you both through a window and handling business.
Well, how do you feel about Michael Myers? I don't think you're throwing him through it.
Michael Myers
is like 7.5 foot tall.
Michael Myers is supernatural.
270.
I'm backing the Hellcat out of the garage and heading to Nevada. Like I'm just driving across the country. Good luck, Florida. Okay, different story. Anyway,
Okay.
so he says somebody took it, and I'm like, okay, did you set it down? And he's like, no, somebody took it.
By the way, both the dogs were outside.
This is what we were talking about with the interruptions.
Sorry.
Just right there.
I'll just shut the fuck up.
Good idea. Thanks so much. This is serious, okay? You and your devil worship. All right. So, we're looking around the house trying to find it. I said, did you just eat it or what? And he said, no, somebody took it. So we're asking his brother. I'm like, did you take his candy bar? He's like, no. I'm like, did one of the dogs get it? Because as Sam interrupted, the dogs were outside. They were out in the backyard running around. So one of the dogs didn't get it. We're looking around all the low places that a 5-year-old would set a chocolate bar. But he's the type, he doesn't set chocolate down. Like, he's going to eat that thing pretty quick.
And he was very excited.
And he was upset that it was gone. And it wasn't, the tone wasn't, oh, I would like another chocolate bar to replace. He's not that smart. He's literally it's gone. Okay, so we go on about, okay, we'll find it in a few minutes. We're doing stuff, eating dinner, whatever.
Figured he'd lose interest.
So then I'm like, well, where were you? So Sam has this lovely table right when we walk in our house. We don't have very many.
It's not fully decorated.
Nope. Shh. We don't have very many decorations in the house, okay? But we have this nice, it's like an end table when you walk in. Yeah, right when you walk in our front door. And Sam has things like this. There's several skulls. Eyeballs. There's
candles that change colors as they are
just general
an apothecary table sign. There are bats, and soon to come tomorrow will be spider webs and goth cloth.
Just general devil worship type stuff. Okay, so
wait. Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
So on the front porch, I have a Ouija board.
No, I'm not to that yet. This is why I don't want you to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
Fucking up my whole story. Shh. Telling you, splash some holy water on you tonight, or something on you tonight. Anyway, so I'm like, well, where were you at? Okay, because I'm already kind of like, well, this is weird. When somebody says somebody took, this is what we talked about on the episode before, last episode, or
kids that see things.
Kids that see things, right? So I said, where were you when this happened? He says, I was walking right here by the table and somebody took it. Literally, and I was like, Sam, this is what I'm talking about. This stuff. I don't mind, and y'all can call me crazy, I don't mind the outside of the house being decorated. I don't like the inside. It kind of creeps me out.
And I've decorated this area since we moved into this house.
We cannot find this candy bar, okay? And I don't like it at all, okay? Not even a little bit. So I want to talk about what you were going to say. We were having a storm, the Milton or whatever, come through. So Sam was picking up stuff, bringing it around. Sam has bought a doormat that is
the size of this table.
It's a Ouija board, okay? I don't like that being at our front door in general. And I'm not an overly religious person, but I don't like to poke the bear.
Scares him.
You know, I don't like messing with it. I don't like I don't like tempting fate, if you know what I'm saying. So Sam brings it inside earlier this week and puts it right in front of that table.
Just to be clear, it was purchased last year to be put in front of that table, but Scaredy Pants McGee over here made me put it outside last year.
Yeah, I don't want that in the house. Okay, call me crazy. So Sam, I don't know what day it was. I'm working or whatever.
I blacked out the door.
Yeah, I'm working. I walk through, and Sam has it in our foyer. Basically, like when you walk into our house, there's a giant Ouija board on the floor, which I'm like, no.
Along with the apothecary
So
table.
I rolled it up instantly and took it outside on the front porch.
Front yard while I was
No, I wasn't. I was just putting it back outside. I'm like, if the hurricane carries this away, we got other problems. Okay, it's carried the roof away and everything else. And Sam's like, okay, just put it out in the garage. So I put it out in the garage. So then Sam opts to do this. Our door is glass where you can it lets light in. Sam blacks that out today.
But did you post a picture of my devil's door?
No, I haven't. I'll take a picture of that and post it. I want to post what's over our front door right now. It's a bunch of skulls and arms that look like they're reaching. I'm worried about Sam, and if I get murdered in my sleep, she's primary suspect number one, and I want it to be looked into. Okay.
I can't carry his body. It's too heavy. I've already tried.
Exactly. So if I'm dead in the bed, you guys know. So Sam tapes like a black curtain over our door.
It's a tablecloth.
To make it darker. So I'm in there working all day. Like I work... It's supposed to be our dining room. It's right when you walk in the door, but we've set it up as my office. I have a TV in there, my desk and computer and stuff.
I told them the other day about how when you work from home, my apothecary table scares the shit out of me all day.
You've got like witchcraft right behind me, and I don't like it. But she blacks it out, and at one point today I was like, Sam, can you take that off because it's so dark? Like I can't see. Like, it's dark. I like having the light come through. She's like, yeah, I'll do it. Around 4 o'clock, I
was on a call. I had back-to-back calls. I was working.
We'll pretend that you were on back-to-back calls all day. There was no time to do it. But I took it down at about 4 and stuff. Oh, Sam's like, oh, I'm gonna take it down. I'll take it down. I was like, it's taped on. I'm taking it down. And then the candy bar incident tonight... I don't know if we need to have a priest come over or just maybe some kind of old white person that will pray. Maybe call my parents over, Sam's parents. Somebody's got to bust out some rosary. She's got, maybe Aunt Mary, she could probably bust out a rosary on us.
I have a rosary in the closet.
I'm going to sleep with it tonight around my fucking neck because I don't like what's happening.
Do you need garlic too?
I'm not scared of vampires.
Are you?
I'll fuck a vampire up too. Please. Blade rolls up in here. I got him. Well, you can say all you want, okay? We just need to let the spirits know to take her first. That I'm with my man Jesus up there because you're scaring me a little bit.
What?
So. Probably tomorrow we're going to take down your little witchcraft table.
Not. You know how much money has been...
That's cool. You put it out on the front porch.
Time has been inputted into the apothecary table, which is... So here's the really funny part of it.
What the fuck is this? What is this?
It's a unicorn skull, because I love unicorns and it's a skull and
I love
skulls. I love skeletons. Leave it alone.
It looks kind of... See, you're hugging it. See, this is what I'm talking about. That shit. Yeah, don't stroke it. Don't stroke the unicorn shaft. That's fucking weird too. Put that thing back over there. Get it over there.
Anyways, here's the really funny part about this.
There's no funny parts about any of this.
So I fully decorate our foyer, and the spider webs haven't gone up yet because they just came in this week.
Normally, normally there's spider webs covering the whole fucking thing.
There's spider webs and spiders, and there's golf cloth everywhere in there. And caution, zombie, don't enter, dead bodies tape everywhere in there. So that when the trick-or-treaters come to the door, they see it, but guess what? We're never home for the trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
It's just...
I don't think we have trick-or-treaters. They're probably fucking terrified to come up to our door.
We're never home for trick-or-treaters because we take our own kids trick-or-treating. So no one sees the foyer. It's just us.
Sam goes to bed about 8 o'clock, so then I'm left to wander the house the remainder
It's
of the...
okay. There's a black light in there. You can turn the light on.
Yeah, that helps.
It helps illuminate the white skulls.
Probably tomorrow.
And the glow-in-the-dark
I don't know. Maybe I
spiders.
can look on Amazon if I can get like a crucifix or something, like some kind of necklace to wear for the next few weeks.
You should dress up as a priest for Halloween.
I got to do something.
So,
Can you buy holy water on Amazon? Because I'd like to throw some on you.
I mean, you can buy it, but I don't know that it's holy. If it burns you when you touch it, it's holy.
I'm a wee bit nervous.
Because, let's be honest, you're not that perfect.
I'm a good guy. Okay.
Can we talk about what we built last week? Since we're talking about my Halloween decorations,
you can talk about
downgrade me like I'm some sadistic witch.
Talk about
which,
all
by
your
the way,
weird
according
stuff.
to our 12-year-old, he thinks I'm a witch because I can do what with my fingers? Is it this?
It's something. Yeah, it's witchcraft, general witchcraftery. I don't know if anyone else can do that. I can't do it because it's like, No, it's not that. It's one of these. You do.
Oh, that one?
No, it's not that.
It's.
You don't even know what it is. It's something weird you do with your fingers that nobody else can do.
Oh, it's the pinky.
Yeah, without bending any of your other fingers.
Well, this one I can do like.
I don't think it's something.
But this
different.
one I can do without.
Yeah.
So something with the pinkies. My son thinks I'm a witch. By the way, did we point out that I'm a Ghostbuster? So next weekend, we're talking about it next weekend, but this is just a preview. We're doing trick or treat, and we're dressing up as Ghostbusters for dreams come true. I do wholesome stuff, not just witchery bullshit.
Well, I just hope
Jesus
you don't
Christ.
possess any of the kids.
Anyways,
Take that.
So
what you should do is take that Ouija board doormat with you and put that there and just leave it.
It's a fucking doormat made out of cotton. Are you serious?
Okay. What about, would you be comfortable with getting a pentagram doormat made out of cotton? Would that be okay?
What's a pentagram?
That's like the devil worship thing, like the star thing. Would that be okay?
It's just for Halloween.
Oh my God.
It's fake.
It's not fake if it's a thing, you know. Hand me that natty light over there. I'll drink that since you just wasted a whole one.
I'm borderline like put Jason and Michael Myers in the front yard. They don't even scare me anymore these days.
I'm so ready for Christmas. I just want to listen to Mariah Carey Christmas music. That's all I want. I just want to.
All right.
So
last weekend.
Is you.
Jesus Christ! Do not quit your day
We need
job.
to say a few more Jesus Christ in here.
The house is saved. I have burned plenty of what do you call it?
Inviting a lot of negative energy in here.
I don't invite negative energy. I push it all out. You're fine. You're safe. Okay. Anyways.
Hope so.
Last Saturday, I got up and went for a run, and I saw a few of our neighbors in the neighborhood had pallets out, and I got to thinking, because I think the best when I'm running, especially if it's a good run, pounding pavement, I get ideas, and we gathered up all of the pallets that I could find. Sunday, I texted my dad. I'm like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? He's like, nothing. I'm like, great, bring all your tools. We got a project. So we built a pirate ship out of pallets in the front yard for all of my skeletons. And it's pretty fucking awesome. And you're not sharing any of the enthusiasm.
I'm just scared. Okay.
What?
But I'll be okay.
They're rotten pallets with plastic skeletons.
I'm not
Why are you scared?
I'm more scared about the stuff inside.
Because there's a bunch of fake candles and fake skulls in there.
Those are real candles.
Those skulls are hollow.
I'll move past it. Let's just,
and the creepy lights are ran off batteries.
Did you take a video of it earlier?
Not fully lit up and not fully decorated, but I'll fully decorate tomorrow and you can post it.
Of the outside.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'll post a picture of the ship. the one thing we were talking about doing is getting a smoke machine.
Fog machine to put in the middle of it for Halloween night.
So it
the fog comes out because the pallets aren't closed in; they're like open.
It will look cool.
And I touched it up with some spray paint, some green, some black.
It's supposed to look like a pirate.
They look like drunken Vikings
ship.
because 2 of them's holding beer.
Yeah, of course.
And some swords.
Swords and beer. That's what.
And there's some skulls that are like mounted on like a post.
Yeah.
Like I hollowed them out and mounted them. Maybe I am sadistic. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of stuff going on up there.
I like skulls. I like skeletons.
Okay. Well, I do want to talk about this for 2 seconds. I know you're not going to like it and you're going to roll your eyes about the 2 new shows I watched this week. Because I worked from home this week.
I'm not going to roll my eyes at it.
Oh.
Can I talk about the show I've been watching when you're done?
Is it on Bravo?
It's on Hulu.
Maybe. So, if it's on Bravo, we're not interested.
Well, fuck me. Baby.
All right. So, just 2 shows. When I work from home, like I usually turn on the TV and like I have it kind of on in the background.
We both have TVs in our office.
So I'm working, but like I got the TV on. So I watched The Last of Us, the first season, which is like a zombie type show. It was okay. If you've seen, to me, it was a little slow. I mean, there's a lot of, it's basically 50 minutes of talking every episode, and the last 10 minutes something happens, which is fine. It was a good show. But I'm curious to see if there's a little bit more action in the second season. The other one, I started watching that today, and I'm not even through the first season.
It's hot.
What's happening?
It's hot.
Yellow Jackets.
Which I kind of want to watch now.
Oh, it was good. Like, I got like maybe 4 or 5 episodes in. It's interesting. Like, I instantly, when I looked at, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
there we go.
Okay.
I got it.
When I looked at Netflix, it said one season. I was like, holy shit, did this get canceled after 1 season? Because I was like 2 episodes in, and I instantly, before I get too into this, let me look and see. And it said 2021. It says 1 season.
You're so invested in your shows.
Well, I don't like Netflix has a lot of shows where it's like 1 season and you get into it and then like, oh, it got canceled. This is from 20, and you look, you're like, oh, this was 2019. What? Like, why did this get?
How did I not know about?
Why did this get canceled? Like Netflix, I don't understand. By the time you've cast and done the production for a whole season, you might as well do 2 or 3. I mean, hell, do something. But there's a lot of shows on Netflix that have 1 season, and if it's going to be 1 season, then just take it off of Netflix. I don't understand why you keep it on there just for 1 season.
Yeah.
I mean, I get they've invested the money, but we've talked about this. I don't understand why the QB1 show, that was a Netflix thing, it followed like high school quarterbacks, is not on there anymore. They did like 4 or 5 seasons. They never even released the last season. It followed Bryce Young and Anthony Richardson and somebody else. That never even got released.
Probably.
And I don't understand. I'm like, why wouldn't that has like 4 or 5 seasons? Why wouldn't you keep that on there? Anyway, but Yellow Jackets, it was pretty good. And there's supposed to be a second season from what I read. I think it's on Hulu or something. And then they're working on a 3rd season that's going to be out like after 2025 at some point. So I was like, well, that's good. It's got the girl from Fallout that you didn't watch because you got 6 minutes into it and decided it wasn't for you. Really gave it a real.
I can pretty much tell quickly if it's something I want to watch or I don't want to watch.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk about your show?
Has anyone watched the show Tell Me Lies?
Show of hands? Anybody?
Okay.
No? Nobody in the live audience. I don't know. Do you want to talk about this? Or?
It doesn't sound like anyone's watched Yellow Jackets. Either I didn't see a show.
I think it's pretty popular. It's very highly rated. That's why I watched it, because I'm like, all right, let me watch this, because I've seen a lot of stuff about it.
No.
You don't want to talk about your...
No, it's fine. Fuck me. Yep.
Okay.
I watch a show no one else watches.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe some of our... is it a show that 40 to 50-year-old men would watch? Because that's basically our demographic.
There's a lot of fucking in it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is Sydney Sweeney in it?
Who?
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Tits McGee from that movie with Top Gun guy.
No, she's not in it.
Oh.
Why is everything going to be about tits?
Well, she should be in it. I mean, if it's about fucking.
They're college students. She's old.
She's not old. She's
The
like
fuck?
She's like 23.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She's like 23.
Go ahead, pull her up.
Let's look. Gotta do everything around here.
What? Just ask Siri. Alexa, how old is Sydney Sweeney?
27.
Sydney Sweeney is 27 years old.
Okay, well, she could play in actor terms. She could play a high school student.
Okay, so just so for shits and giggles,
She
you met
play
me
high
right.
school.
You met me right now. How old do you think I was?
I think you're at least 19.
Fuck you.
19, maybe 20. I've been married a long time. I'm not playing your fucking mind games. I don't know. I'd ask for your ID because you're probably underage.
You're such a fucking asshole.
All right. I do want to talk about, I showed you this earlier, and I posted in here. I want to talk about Elon and his crazy ass robots he's made. Okay? Did I show? I don't think we got this far into the video. Did you see this thing?
I know.
Is he giving the hand job?
No, but that would be useful. He's pouring a drink and it's not filled up all the way. But like, look at these fucking robots. I'm gonna post these videos on here. I don't know what Elon is doing, but I don't like that either.
I thought Elon was Republican.
He is Republican, but he's trying
Then
to...
why is he trying to create robots?
Elon is basically Miles Dyson from Terminator. He's literally... he's recreating Terminator 2. He's creating cyborgs. Did you see the truck?
Like, that one just gave a peace sign.
Yeah. The guy asked it. He said, can you do a peace sign? And he goes, like that. I'll put, like, the one with the audio. There's another one. Did you see the cyber bus that they made? There's all this stuff. This was, like, first thing I saw this morning, so I'm assuming it happened last night at something. He's created this.
The fuck is that?
It's a cyber bus. And it's supposed to be like something that'll, like an autopilot. Oh shit! Like an autopilot.
Yeah, your new iPhone's hard to operate, and I understand.
It'll be like an autopilot thing that, like a bus, like that. This is what you ride around the city in. I don't know what Elon's doing, but like, bro, you got enough money? Go fucking fishing. Chill out. Like, stop trying to take over the world.
Bro, I don't want a robot more.
What was that? Oh, what was that movie we watched a trailer on? With Megan Fox, where she's the cyborg and she gets all.
She's like the caregiver, like a nanny.
It's like a nanny thing, but she starts hooking up with the dad. It's a single dad. Like I don't know if his wife died or whatever, but she gets like possessive. It's like there was a movie, we haven't watched it, but it's called Megan. And it's like a companion for like a little kid, and it gets weird. But this one shows like her like doing stuff with the dad and stuff, and I was like,
well,
that looks terrifying, but also arousing.
So like, you reactivated our Patreon account, right?
I what?
Reactivated our Patreon account?
I got to figure out how. So I want to talk about it. So I turned off the Patreon honestly because we didn't have any subscribers, and if I'm not going to keep pumping out a 20 or 30 minute extra after each of these if nobody's subscribing to it, because it's just extra work for us.
There's a movie we have seen where he creates an entire family that we can maybe talk about on the Patreon and ask everybody to go over to that and we can talk about it.
We could do that. We could start doing it. We've got to start having a little bit more. Part of mine and Sam's problem is we talk about everything we've got during this episode, so then we're like, oh, what are we going to talk about on Patreon?
No, I have
so we've got to do a little bit more planning.
If we ended it here, I know we can talk about that movie. Because I remember that movie, and I really like that movie.
Okay, well, let's do that. We'll keep going on here for a couple minutes because I got to show you something else, and then we'll talk about that on the Patreon. Okay, and I'll somehow I muted it just temporarily because I didn't want people to sign up if we weren't pushing out
Yeah,
content.
We don't want to waste all this money. We're being,
What?
respectful.
Right. I want to, if it's something people are going to sign up for, I want to be every week to be doing at least one like mini episode.
Yeah.
But also, I wouldn't mind doing like a midweek and doing some stuff that, like, because we talk about that all the time where we have something that comes up midweek and like, oh, we should talk about it. I'm like, we could just do a quick thing with like, us going over it for a few minutes at night.
I just noticed the pumpkin I drew on our family calendar looks like it's having like a wet fart or something. It looks weird.
Okay.
It does not look like a pumpkin.
Thanks for sharing that with the group. I'm trying to get back to there was one other video I wanted to show you. Hold on. Wait for it.
Be better organized.
Okay. I got to play this for you. This is a clip. This is from NASA. Okay. I'm going to...
Put someone key the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Hear that?
At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything.
That.
All right, Butch, that one came through.
So, if you've ever seen the movie Contact with Jodie Foster, I don't know if you've watched that one.
Yes, you made me.
That's literally the sound coming in contact.
You've literally made me watch every freaking space movie there is.
You have fallen asleep in a lot of space movies.
You've made me watch them. So
You've watched at least 15 minutes.
I've had nightmares about space.
Anyway, that's creepy. So NASA released something, or Boeing did, that said it was just interference from the... There's been a lot of videos and things where astronauts see stuff and say stuff about what they've seen.
They're delirious. They don't have oxygen going to their brains.
That's not what it is. You're the worst.
No, I just mean like they're in outer space, right? Because one of our
You don't have to do that. They're in outer space.
Well,
put your fingers down. They're in outer space.
Hold on.
Or in space.
One of her episodes, she talks about entering a certain fear of space that would mean that we never went to outer space. She said we've only entered, what was it?
They call it lower planetary orbit.
Yeah. So...
Either way, you're way up there and you're seeing and hearing stuff, okay?
Okay.
Better than we can standing on the ground. Okay.
So why couldn't we find the moon on the telescope?
We could. I found it
But it was backwards.
I know. Well, I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know how to work telescopes.
That's weird.
I got a telescope. I was trying to like sight it in on the moon just to like look at it a little while ago, and I apparently don't know how to use the telescope because I'm like, I can't see anything.
And when he was like, "Oh, there's the moon," I was like, "It's curved this way in the sky," but when you look at the telescope, it was
reversed.
this way. It was like reversed.
I'm like, I didn't put this thing together. It's like 3 parts, like the tube.
So if anyone knows, please let us know.
I was like, apparently we have to buy one of those. It's like $2,500 to see the moon. So
to program in our phones.
Either way, but I thought it was kind of creepy, and I saw like a quick thing of it this week, and of course it's like, oh, it's just interference. My point was like NASA always has like some it's this, or it's interference, or it's electrical problem, or it's space debris, or like there's a lot of videos where astronauts have filmed stuff flying by out of like the windows and stuff, and they'll say, oh, it's space debris, and I'm like,
or it's
moving pretty fast to be a piece of space debris.
Or it's Thor and his hammer.
Maybe. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go talk about the movie you want to talk about on Patreon and see what else we can get into. Maybe we'll chug some beers or something. But we'll switch over to Patreon.
I'll shotgun a beer. Go to our Patreon. I'll do the shotgun. Get it out of the pantry. I'll do it. I don't care.
Probably be some.
I ain't
some
afraid of no ghosts. Dun, 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 dun,
or burping. She's not afraid of that. All right, guys. We'll see you next week for episode 26. Later. Oh, and stay safe. Don't let your wife set up some kind of devil worship table.